We are living in a time of unprecedented fear, yet at the same time, we have all the tools we need to transform that fear into empathy and possibility. In this video, we will explore how quantum mechanics can help us to do just that. We will look at the power of transformation, both metabolic and metaphysical, the dangers of prolonged stress, the effects of environment on mental health, and how to stay present and relaxed to make better decisions in stressful situations. By the end of this video, you should have a better understanding of how to use quantum physics to turn fear into empathy and possibility. The power of transformation, metabolic and metaphysical changes. There's something about transformation that makes it both beautiful and mysterious. For some, this power is dormant within them, waiting to be awakened. The possibilities for growth and change are endless when one is aware of the possibility of transformation. In the last week-long event, 600 metabolic changes will occur for at least 75% of attendees. While there are many benefits to undergoing a transformation, such as increased consciousness and awareness, there are also several metabolic changes that can be seen in those who have undergone a transformation, such as in a week-long event. To believe in the possibility of transformation, one must also have faith in themselves. This is why it's so important to encourage individuals to explore their own potential, no matter how small, and become open-minded about the possibilities available to them. Metaphysical healing can take place remotely via quantum physics, with healers providing 3 to 4 sessions daily. By connecting with others through empathy and connection, we are allowing ourselves to contribute positively as an entire species by removing stressors that create division and separation while nourishing collaboration and cooperation. From our hearts, sooner or later, everyone will experience the power of transformation. The dangers of prolonged stress. Stress is a normal part of everyday life, but it can also be harmful if it's not controlled. When we're stressed, our brain goes into a survival state, in which our attention is narrowed, and we try to predict future events based on what has happened in the past. This can be beneficial for short-term survival, but not when it continues for long periods of time, as it will deplete vital resources needed for growth and repair. In this survival state, brain waves are heightened into a beta brainwave pattern, similar to driving your sports car in first gear on the freeway. It's an emergency jumpstart, but cannot be sustained due to stress being signaled by lack of control or fear that things could get worse. When the brain is firing incoherently, meaning out of order due to arousal, people are also unable to think clearly or recognize their ability to change their states and may rely heavily on external sources such as drugs or treatments, complaining, etc., further complicating the issue. Lastly, although feeling stressed is normal when facing certain unique situations with no clear solution right away, if prolonged stress isn't addressed adequately, it can lead to mental health issues, physical illnesses, and spiritual diseases, making self-care key. So how do you avoid becoming stressed? The first step is recognizing when you're starting to feel stressed out. Once you know that you're heading towards a stressful situation, try taking some slow, deep breaths and focus on your breath instead of your thoughts. Next, find an activity that relaxes you, whether that's reading fiction or taking a walk outdoors. And finally, if all else fails, seek out professional help. Stressful situations often require more than just coping skills. They often require professional intervention in order to get back on track. The effects of environment on mental health. Since we're constantly surrounded by stimuli, it's easy to take things for granted and not notice how our environment can control our mental health. Our environment plays a big role in how we feel and think, which is why it's so important to understand its effects. When our brains are stressed, the body activates stress responses that lead to diminished energy in both the brain and heart. This can have a negative impact on our mental well-being, as well as our physical health. To counteract this, it is important to learn how to broaden our focus and elevate our emotions rather than clinging to what is known or familiar. Doing so creates an organized brain. Practicing being still without distractions such as eating, Talking or using technology allows us time for self. Reflection, promoting mental well-being through understanding of ourselves. Staying present, relax to make better decisions in stressful situations. It can be difficult to stay present in the body and watch its reactions when emotions are high or intense situations arise. However, this is an important skill that can be used to train the mind for a new reaction. By learning to stay present in the body, you can create an environment that is conducive to relaxation. This allows you to access your emotions more effectively and problem solve more effectively in stressful situations. There are many ways that you can practice staying present in the body. One way is to close your eyes and listen to soft music while you're sitting or lying down. This setting allows you to focus on your body without being distracted by other stimuli. Controlled settings like this help create an environment that is conducive to relaxation, which leads to better decision-making capabilities under stress. It's also important to note that moments of intense emotion are often when we make choices out of knee-jerk reactions rather than thoughtful contemplation. By practicing staying present during these times, we can shorten our refractory period between emotional reactions and improve our ability to make better decisions under stress situations. In addition, this will allow us access shifting away from survival emotions towards heart-based states of being, enabling focused thoughts on possibility and improvement upon life conditions overall, all things that will help us move forward in life. So friends, the power of transformation, both metabolic and metaphysical, can be used to help us turn fear into empathy and possibility. Prolonged stress can lead to mental health issues and physical illnesses if it is not addressed adequately. So self-care is key. Our environment also has a big influence on our mental health, so it is important to recognize its effects. Finally, practicing staying present in the body will help us make better decisions during stressful situations and enable us to shift away from survival emotions towards heart-based states of being. God bless you all.